I'm recording. So I've been trying to do so many things at the same time, and it has not been quite um, easy for me. So when you have so many works on your shoulders, so it piles up, and not because of anything, not because anybody is giving me plenty work, not because the institutes have a lot of work that I'm supposed to attend to, but you know, you don't stay at one position as a man. So as I'm trading, I'm also learning new things. I'm also catching up with what is happening in the blockchain ecosystem, and I'm also trying to catch up with the latest inventions around the world, because all these, trickles, knowledge that comes in trickles, they are the ones that will set you apart when the time comes for you to, how do I put it? When the time comes for you to, lead your own generation, you will need this knowledge. So that's basically the reason why, to a very good extent, I couldn't have enough sleep. So sorry for my slow voice, and it seems my face is not looking too fresh. So I've not slept since he died yesterday. I think, yeah, that should be yesterday. And even day before yesterday, I slept only for 2 hours. So, but it is well. Let's get started. So please, if you can hear me, kindly raise up your hand so that I can know you are with me. So please just raise up your hand, then I will be able to pick it that you are with me in the class. Okay, I can see you, Kingsley. And all right, so thank you, David. We can get started. So let me share the screen. All right. So this is the 5 introductory lecture, and what we're discussing today. I'm coming a little bit, please. Um, so sorry guys, I had somebody, one of my big people, they came around, so I had to attend to it. So as I was saying, um, okay, so so sorry for the hiccup, please. All right, so as I was saying, we'll be talking about fund management today. We'll be talking about fund management today, and I will just give you a little bit of briefing, so that you can understand what we are actually doing. So because the essence of this particular session is to give everybody a kind of heads up about what CAPA is doing in this regards. So let's get started, please. So what is fund management? Don't forget I said we are going to use just one session, and then you can ask a lot of questions. And hopefully by end of this this introductory class, we have 2 days more. So after tomorrow, we are going to have Ask Me Anything session. So Ask Me Anything session. So you can always ask a lot of things. I will drop a form for you so that everybody that want to ask questions, you can ask questions ahead of time, so that I can answer the question at once. So let's get started. So what is fund management? So fund management, we all know what it is. It basically means you have a fund and you want somebody to help you manage it. So that's just basically what it means. That is the process of assigning a trading expert or an investor, an investment expert, to help you invest your funds wisely. Are you getting my point? So that's what it is basically all about, to help you invest your funds very wisely. So, and we do that at Kappa Institute. Is even one of the major arms of the institute. So it's one of the major arms of the institute, in the sense that we take it so serious, and it's actually a very profitable arm. So because as many people as can bring in their funds, we help them use discretionary investments to, invest their funds into whatever, platform we invest it into, which we are going to talk about as well today. So it's a good arm for us. So because many people who are into portfolio management, they just like to do their thing, just do their portfolio management. But so it takes somebody who is very, very meticulous to actually train people. When you see your trade moving up and down, you may not even have, rest of mind to actually teach people about one thing or the other. So, and you will notice most of the times, whenever I'm taking this class, the first thing I will do is that I will put many of my trades into, I will lie them low until I finish class. Then I can now, resume and continue. So, especially if you are trading with the leverage, that's a serious deal. You may have to, look at your trades so that it won't go against you. So it's actually something tedious. And as I was telling you guys initially, I said I've not, I've not slept since I've not, I've not been able to sleep since yesterday. And even day before yesterday, I don't think I slept more than 2 hours also. So, but it's normal, it's not new. So that's the lifestyle of, a trader. And there is a saying by sorry, please. There is a saying by Warren Buffett, and he said something. He said, if you cannot make money while you are sleeping, probably you are going to work till you die. And Robert Kiyosaki also said something, in that line. So some people, they have made it their own duty. It doesn't mean you shouldn't sleep, but some people have made it their own duty to help you, make money while you are sleeping. They decide not to sleep, so that you can sleep comfortably and, generate more income for yourself. So that's what the fund managers, or you can call them portfolio managers, or you can call them investors, investment experts, or you can call them traders. So that's what they do. So while you are sleeping, they are awake, checking the Asian session to see what is happening in the market, things like that. And both parties benefit. You make your money, they get their share, and everybody is happy. So that's the way it works. So I will quickly get down to it so that you guys can ask a lot of questions as much as you would like to ask. So first thing first, how do we operate at CAFA? You know, CAFA means cryptocurrency and forex for Africa. So how do you operate at this? How do we operate at this institute when it comes to fund management? Now, the basic principle we use is 3330. Okay, 3330. Normally, in the investment world, in Wall Street, they will say 2 and 20. You understand? Or 3 and 20, or 3 and 30. So, but the promises that the hedge fund managers will give you in US is not the same. So because there is a limit to the amount of leverage you can use. If you are in the US, you cannot use more than 50:1. So, but sometimes, you know, leverage can be good, and sometimes it can be a double-edged sword. So I know what I'm saying might be a little bit vague to you because maybe you don't have a full idea of trading. Well, that's normal. So basically, what we use is 3330. That's our concept that we use at CAFA Institute for fund management service. And what does this mean? Number one, it means the first three means 3 months of yield period. The second three means 3% management fee that will be deducted upfront. And the third one means 30% profit share. So that's the meaning of 3330. So what is the yield period? Now, let's say, for example, you let's say, for example, you invested $20,000 with, one of our portfolio management portfolio managers. You invested $20,000 with a portfolio manager. Of course, there will be an agreement. The entire thing will be overseen by the institute. So there will be an agreement backing everything you're doing. So let's say you invested $20,000 or $10,000. Of course, the minimum we accept is $2,000. So anything below $2,000, we don't do that. So let's say the person puts down, let's just say $10,000. Okay. Now, our normal goal, our normal lookout, our normal target for every agreement that we make, every investment is 3 months. That is, we are seeking to get like 100% return rate, or 80% return rate, or even more than 100% return rate, depending on how favorable the market is. So we are seeking to get about 100% return rate by 3 months time. You understand what I'm saying? So we are seeking 100% return rate by 3 months time. So that's the meaning of the yield period. So the yield period is the time you will give the portfolio manager to settle down, trade with your money without stress, and then after the yield period have concluded, you can now present your profit and your capital with you. You understand? So, and this is different from, we are not telling you that, okay, bring $10,000, then we will now be giving you 10% every month till forever. No, we are not doing that, because that's one of the major strategies that the Ponzi schemers they use. You understand? They will tell you, bring your money, we'll be giving you 10%. Now, don't get me wrong, we also offer that. You can give people 10% monthly, but after every month that we finish giving you your 10%, you have the privilege to withdraw your capital if you feel your agreement, you are not continuing again. You understand? You can withdraw your capital. Do you get my point? So you can just say, okay, I put down $10,000. I was able to make $1,000 more, and which is 10% of my account, and I'm good. I'm okay. I'm not doing again. Cover, give me my money. We'll send your money to you immediately. You understand? So, well, it will not be immediately because we have to sign the agreement that you are withdrawing your money, and so that we will not enter into trouble. You will not come back and come and tell us and carry lawyer uh, and tell us that no, you did not collect money from us, whereas we have already sent you back your money. So you have to, pen it down in an agreement, because before you will start trading with us, we use an agreement as well. So that is the basic concept with which it works. So there will be a yield period of 3 months. You understand? And after that 3 months, the expectation is that by the end of 3 months, you should be able to get probably double of the money you invested. Based on our trading strategies, it may not be up to the double, and it may overshoot the double. So because the market, sometimes the market can be slow, and we need the market to move for us to make profit. So and sometimes the market can be very can be moving very fast, and the faster the market moves, the easier it is for us to quickly double the account. So sometimes it's possible, if you are managing an account, it's possible for you to double the account under 1 month. And the remaining 2 months, you are just waiting for the account to grow more. You understand? Which is to your own benefit as the trader, as well, I mean, as the investor, because even if we get 500%, we are going to tell you we got 500%. Take your 70%, we take our 30%. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the issue about that. So we, no matter how much you give us, we will demand 3 month yield period from you. That is, that 3 months, you are not going to disturb us. You are not going to disturb the portfolio manager. You are not going to disturb him. You will let him trade conveniently for 3 months. Then by the end of 3 months, then you can be expecting something close to 100% return on your investment, which means if you put 10,000 this month of August, September, October, November, by the end of November, you should be expecting 100% return on your money. You understand what I'm saying? So, which is our own goal. Sometimes it may not be up to 100%, maybe 80, maybe 90. Sometimes it may be more than 100%, maybe 200%, 250, 120, whichever way. We are going to show you. So, and you know, uh, you are going to know what is happening. So, whichever way, if the market moves fine, good for you and good for us as well. So, and if it doesn't move too well, well, sorry for both of us. So that's the first thing. So that's the first three. The three that we are talking about here, that's what we mean. 3 months of yield period. 3 months of yield period. So that's the first thing that we are talking about. So the second thing uh, on how we operate is 3% management fee. 3% management fee. Now, this management fee, this is how it works. Immediately you give us any capital, we will deduct that 3% out of the money before we even put it into market. That 3% is the management fee that we will give to CAFA Institute for accepting to trade on your behalf. Let's say you give us $10,000, and $10,000 in Naira is around, I think, 5 billion Naira. So 30% of 5 billion Naira is, by the way, how much is 1%? So 1% of 5 billion Naira is 50,000 Naira. 3% should be 150,000 naira. So we are going to deduct 150,000 naira automatically from the entire money, even before we place the money into the market. So before you deposit your money, you are going to, that's part of the agreement, like that is our charge, like consultation fee. Okay. So whether we make profit or we don't make profit, whatsoever happens, we are going to deduct that. That is deducted up front, before we even trade, up front. The moment you give us the money, we will tell you we are deducting 3% before you even start trading. So that money is given to the portfolio manager for all the troubles he's going to go through for the next 3 months on your behalf. Do you understand? So that's the way it was. And 3% is not, is even more or less like nothing is deducted. If the profit is generated, eventually it will cover up for the 3%, isn't it? So, but normally we always deduct the 3% automatically. So we always deduct the 3% automatically. The moment you bring in the funds, we deduct the 3% immediately. So that being said, let's move on to the profit share. Okay, I'm supposed to put profit sharing. So profit share is 30%. So that's why we say 3-3-30. That's the formula we use. So which means now when your, let's say your money achieves 100%, percentage increase, you gave us $10,000, and over 3 months we are able to help you make $10,000. Now what does that mean? That means we are going to deduct 30% of the profit we make. Of course, you are going to see it too. You will see the report. So 30% of $10,000 that we made additionally is what? It is, sorry, please. So 30% of the $10,000 that you made additionally is $3,000. Okay, so $3,000 will be our profit. Whereas your own will be $7,000 as profit, your $10,000 as your capital. So if after we do the first round, you want to, receive your money back, you want to take your money back, there is no problem about that. Your capital is automatically given back to you. So your capital is automatically given back to you. So that's why we are different from all those people that will tell you, bring, how do they used to say itself? Bring your funds, we are going to trade for you. You will now be collecting 10% every month. Now, we, like I said, we also do 10% as well. So, but recently we just felt, okay, probably we are going to scrap that, and we'll remove it from our fund management page very soon. So basically what we are doing now is we are not taking the 10% again, because we discover so many people are using it. It's a scamming process sometimes. Some people don't know how to trade. They are not even trading at all, and they are claiming that they are trading. Whereas what they are doing is they are doing Ponzi scheme. They are robbing Peter to pay Paul. What do I mean? Now, imagine if you gave a so-called fund manager or forex trader that is a scammer, you give him money, right? And he said he will be giving you 10% every month. Okay, and you didn't sign any agreement, you didn't sign anything, you just give him the money. Now, because he wants to protect his business so that he can sustain the business for long in order to scam more people. Now, the first month he will give you your 10%. Guess what? He's not trading, he's deducting the 10% from your own money that you deposited. So he will give you your 10%. That's one. Second month, he will give you your 10% again. That's two. Now, he will have to give you your 10% for 10 consecutive months without seeing another person put money into his company before he will not be able to give you money again. You understand? So the moment 2 more people add money and they invest, he now have the capacity to give you 10% more than 10 months. He can give you for 13 months, he can give you for 14 months. Now, where will you be picking the funds? You'll be picking the funds from the new people that join, and we'll be giving it to you. Then after those ones are about to collect their money, we do marketing, many people will come in, they will bring in funds. So you will be robbing Paul, you will be robbing Peter to pay Paul. You will be robbing some people to pay you. Those you robbed recently, you will rob some other people to pay them. Those ones that you robbed recently as well, you will rob some other people to pay those funds in order to keep the scheme going. And after 1 year, it's a mathematical impossibility. Since you are not adding something to the system, they are deducting from it. There is no way you can manage it. There is no mathematical theory you can use. It is going to crash. It is going to fail. So we just felt the 10% ideology in people's minds. Sometimes we don't want to anything that will bring some form of mess, around the integrity of our institution. Just remove it, and we just go on with what we know how to do best. So anybody that wants to be part of it, good for them. Anybody that doesn't want to be part of it, let them seek for greener pastures. So that's how we operate. We do 3, 3, 30. 3 months of need period. You can't collect your money for 3 months because your portfolio manager is investing the money for that period of 3 months. Then 3% management fee, which means immediately you bring in the money to invest, we will deduct 3% out of it. First of all, before we put your money into the market, and you have to sign an agreement to that. So we have our portfolio management agreement, and if you want to be part of the system, you can always get it anytime. So the third one is 30, which is 30% profit share. So after 3 months, and we have deducted 3% management fee from onset, when the portfolio manager now starts working your account and is able to make a good amount of profit in the next 3 months, which our normal target is 100% profit in 3 months time, which is a very difficult thing to do. You understand? Because one of the major things we do is we don't expose people's portfolio to risk. That's one of our major things that we do, because it doesn't make any sense when you expose people's portfolio to massive amount of risk. So that is why we have to be making the money in trickles. For example, I think on the first day I was teaching you guys, and I was working on a particular account, and I think that account was around $8,000 back then. Now is around almost $9,000. In fact, it has even crossed $9,000. Just, I don't know, maybe you can see it. So it has even crossed $9,000 before the whole thing went back to 8,800. So hopefully the trend will continue, and if it doesn't continue, we know when to get out. So in order to secure our profits, do you get what I'm saying? So we don't expose the portfolio to risk. So now the next question is, now that we have settled how we operate, because that's very important. Of course, all these things is just for introduction sake. You can always contact our support team for voice conversation. We are going to discuss, and if you want to bring some other people, we can work out a certain percentage for you as a referral, somebody referring some other people, something like that. So, but that will be during the conversation when you are speaking with any of our agents, and you are going to discuss with yourselves, and they will know what to tell you. So what do we invest in? 2 things, just from CAFA: cryptocurrency and Forex for Africa. We invest in cryptocurrency and we invest in Forex, period. Then what are the procedures involved in investing with us? Number 1, you have to have a voice conversation, at least with our agents. We cannot take your funds unless we have spoken with you. So we don't know the kind of funds you want to transfer to us. We don't know, maybe it's a stolen funds, and we don't want the government running running coming after us for no reason. So definitely we don't just take in funds. We have to talk with you first. Who are you? What do you do? Are you sure you want to invest? That's very, very important. Then two, there's what we call PMA, which is Portfolio Management Agreement. You will have to sign a very lengthy agreement. Don't worry, not very lengthy, just like 8 pages, but you will tell you to read it. We can have a WhatsApp conversation where the agent is going to explain what is inside the portfolio management agreement. Don't worry, there is no hidden rules or something that can work against you. We don't do that. So you have to sign an agreement that you have given us money, and we are going to sign an agreement with you that we have taken your funds. You understand? So that will be a testament to any situation that may arise that may want to be unfortunate. So so that is PMA. So you will sign the PMA, then immediately you sign the PMA, you make your deposits, or you deposit, then you sign the PMA, whichever way. So you make your deposit, you will be taught how to do that. Then you will wait for the money to yield, which is the time your portfolio manager is using to manage your account. So we will allow it to yield, and we said the yield is three months, so which is 90 days for it to get to around plus or minus 100% profit. Then we are going to send you reports. Okay, so we are going to send you reports at the end of the year period, and sometimes probably at the request of the investor, we may decide to send you a monthly report. So it's not a guarantee, but we may decide to send you monthly reports just to let you know we are working on your account. You can see your account, we have already placed on trades, and we are monitoring it. So reports is also part of what we do. So we send reports to you so that you can see what is happening to your money. Then lastly, we share the profit. We have worked for 3 months. We deserve to share in the profit. And that's why we said we are going to do 30% sharing in profit. So 30% sharing in sharing of profit. So that's that being said, that is the summary of our portfolio management or fund management program, and it is one of the most important arms and one of our best areas actually as an institute. When it comes to fund management, we love that more than any other thing. So because when you bring $20,000, $100,000, we are cool. You understand? So, and that is a little bit more rewarding for the portfolio managers. So that's that about that. Then lastly, we are done. So this is the closing slide. So like I said, this is not going to be a lengthy slide. So invest with our portfolio managers by contacting our support team. So just go to the website, just go to this account management page, and then book an appointment with our support team so that they can link you up with the portfolio manager. Then you can discuss with the portfolio manager. They can tell you the terms and conditions, all you need to know if you want to put money in. And please, if you are not ready to put any money, don't just disturb us for nothing. Okay? We will frown at that. Will not. We are not saying you should not ask questions, but I think anybody that watched this video or is part of this class should know everything, at least basic things that the fund management is all about. So it is only if you are willing to really put that money that you should disturb us with, information, the intricate information about the fund management. So that's it for today. Sorry, so that's it for today. So sorry, I'm kind of talking slow. Like I said, I'm tired and I've not slept well for 2 days. So, but I can still entertain our questions a little bit. I think the best thing we should do is let us take the questions to the WhatsApp group. Okay, so I would love us to take the question to the WhatsApp group. Everybody, whenever you ask a question in the WhatsApp group, I'm always there to reply you. So I'll forward my reply to the support team. The support team will forward my reply to you. So your questions will always be answered. And I think if we do that, those in the WhatsApp group will also benefit from the questions you ask. And be rest assured, you will be replied duly. So let's do that. Let's ask questions. So because about 3 days after we finish this introductory lecture, we are going to disband the WhatsApp group, and then everybody will go their separate ways. So, but pending the time the group is intact, let's endeavor to ask as many questions as possible, and definitely I will reply your questions and I will give you answers to whatsoever is a little bit confusing you. So thank you very much. I will be expecting your plenty questions in the WhatsApp group. Just type it or send a voice note to the WhatsApp group. You are going to be replied to. So thank you for joining today's class. It's been a wonderful pleasure for me, and it's been a wonderful time uh, speaking to you all. So hoping you are going to invest, and if you don't invest, bring somebody who is willing to invest. Then if you are a good referrer, we can see what we can do, to give you a bonus for referring somebody, So maybe we'll give you a percentage cut of the profit as well. So whatever the percentage may be, you will know later. So thank you very much. And we'll see we'll talk in the WhatsApp group. So cheers.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you.
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know who investment.